nasty as hell to edit, bro.
It's past the.
Yeah, that Chris Cash, you did.
Hey, it be icy on the forecast. I just spent a whole stack.
What's good, YouTube, man? You already know who this man. It's your neighborhood pastor back on the scene, waking up on them. Hey, look, man. I don't know if y'all seen that fight last night, bro. I'm gonna tell you my opinion after the video, man. We gonna see what the celebrities got to say about the fight of Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather last night. So we finna check that out. But go ahead and smash that like, subscribe button, leave feedback, all that good stuff, man. We on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I did my music video, so it's gonna be coming soon. So stay watching, man. On my Instagram.
Celebrities react to Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather boxing match. One of the most hyped boxing matches the world has seen has just finished. Many celebrities have commented their thoughts on the matchup between Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather. Months before the fight, everyone seemed to be doubting Logan Paul and said that he actually had no chance against Floyd Mayweather. But during the night of the big fight between the two, some celebrities, mostly YouTubers and TikTokers, actually said that they were rooting for Logan to win it all. Most people really just wanted Logan Paul to win it, as it would have broken the internet. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Logan Paul wasn't able to knock out Floyd Mayweather like he said he would. But he did end up making it the full 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, which is just insane. But do we even blame him for not knocking him out, though? I mean, Logan actually looked really sharp out there, and I was impressed by his boxing skills and physique. And although Logan Paul might not have won the match against Floyd, I think we can all agree that this was a massive W for him anyways. I mean, who would have thought that a YouTuber would go against the best boxer of all time? So good job to Logan Paul for getting in the ring with him and making YouTube seem even cooler. But anyways, let's get into what celebrities had to say about this boxing match. First up, we have Jake Paul. Jake Paul is obviously the younger brother of Logan Paul, who also has a pretty crazy boxing career. Some were even surprised that Jake Paul wasn't the one that secured this match against Floyd Mayweather. But Jake Paul wanted to go against Conor McGregor instead. Anyways, prior to last month, Jake Paul actually said that his own brother had no chance of winning against Floyd Mayweather. Although Jake was just speaking his truth and not being a yes man to his brother, it's still crazy that he doubted his own brother. But after his gotcha hat prank on Floyd, he actually decided that Logan was going to knock Floyd out. A few hours before the match happened, Jake said this: "Time for you to break the simulation tonight, Logan Paul. I'm beyond proud of you. It's your turn to show the world how the F we do things. Go get this W, then we going crazy." So Jake decided to support his brother prior to the match, and although it didn't go as planned because he didn't end up knocking out Floyd Mayweather, which resulted in nobody winning, I think it's safe to say that the Paul brothers will still be going crazy after this match. But Jake was pretty emotional after the match was ended, as he was hoping that his brother would do the impossible of knocking Floyd out. With that being said though, Jake still thought that Logan might have won the match. Here's what Jake Paul had to say about it. 50-1. Holy crap, my brother just beat Floyd Mayweather. Next up, we have Floyd Mayweather. Of course, Floyd Mayweather was the one doing the damage to Logan Paul, but he still had a lot to say about the competition. Prior to the match, Floyd Mayweather reminded viewers that this match was going to be very easy for him. He had this to say right before the match: "I believe in working smarter, not harder. So if it's something easy like this Paul fight, a legalized bank robbery, I gotta do it. I have to do it." So he couldn't pass up an opportunity to make millions of dollars by going up against a YouTuber. Before the match even started, Floyd said that he made over $35 million. But after the match happened, Floyd had a lot of respect for Logan Paul, even though it was clear that Floyd Mayweather was the better boxer. I mean, what did we expect though? There was no way the best boxer of our generation was going to get outboxed by someone with one pro fight. But Floyd did say that Logan Paul impressed him for being a YouTuber. He also mentioned Logan Paul's length, weight, and muscles. Floyd Mayweather really never fought anyone as big as Logan Paul, so it was something new for him. But he has always said that Logan's height and muscles didn't matter, as boxing takes skill to win. And although Floyd said that he wasn't working hard for this match because it was a YouTuber, someone he trained with a lot actually said that he trained harder for this boxing match than the Conor McGregor match. Check out what he had to say.
It looked like he's training harder than he did for Conor McGregor. That shit was bullshit for Conor McGregor.
That's what
everybody says. He was at the strip club, like all of that, and he's still going to the strip club, but he just can't. He just went to the gym like Sunday. He came to the gym, 10 o'clock. He worked out to 1:30. Hard workout, 7-8 rounds spar, hard mid work, hard back. Like he looked like he was really training like the Canelo fight.
Here's some more of what Floyd had to say about the match with Logan Paul. I had fun. You gotta realize I'm not 21 anymore. Great young fighter. He's better than I thought he was. I was surprised by him tonight. Lastly, we have Logan Paul. Again, Logan Paul was in this boxing match, obviously, but he had a lot to say about the boxing match. Something like this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Logan Paul, as no YouTuber can say that they got to box against Floyd Mayweather. On his podcast, Logan said this: "Everyone has that moment in their life that defines their entire life, and Sunday, June 6th is mine." So Logan knew going into this match that win or lose, he has a moment that will never be replicated and was the biggest moment of his life. I don't think that anyone would disagree that something like this is huge regardless of the fight outcome.
This feels like the closing of a very special chapter in my life. It's very important to me. The stakes have set themselves up perfectly for this fight, and I'll have other big things in my life, but everyone has that moment in their life that defines their entire life, right? Their entire life. And Sunday, June 6th is mine. And I get a bit of a cheat code because I know the date, I know the time, I got to prepare for it, right? Not everyone does. Like, who knows what that moment is going to be left in your life, like in your life, George, or you, Mike. Like, who knows? But when it happens, you're going to know what it is, man. It might.
Although there might be tons of memes of Logan Paul for being a little bit sloppy with his boxing, it's still a massive W for him to get to this point in his career, and even going 8 rounds with the best boxer of all time is insane. Here's what Logan had to say after the match with Floyd. "I don't want anyone to tell me it's impossible ever again.
I mean, you're doing a lot of hugging. Of course you will. Last time you wasting all that time.
Of all time is impossible. This is one of the greatest moments of my life." Lastly, we have Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor hasn't been a fan of this matchup since it was announced. He went on a few interviews where he said that the match was a huge payday for Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, but it still doesn't help the sport of boxing, and that it was kind of embarrassing for Floyd Mayweather to go against a YouTuber. He said this in an interview: "Fair play to the Logan guy for getting in there with Floyd. Floyd looks a little fat, doesn't he?" He then said that he respects anybody that gets into the ring.
But I'm excited to see, fair play to them. Fair play to the Logan guy getting in with Floyd. I'm excited to see how that goes. Floyd looks a bit fat to me, man. It's a mad little scene at the minute, isn't it? But I'm not against it. Any man that is willing to make that walk, all the best.
A couple other celebrities that we wanted to mention with a reaction was KSI. He tweeted this: "I just woke up. What did I miss?" So it's clear that KSI didn't really want to act like he cared much about this fight, but I think he was surprised that Logan made it the full 8 rounds.
This is the most pointless fight of all mankind. I can't believe it's happening. I guess everyone's just trying to get their money up. I'm not going to be a clown and pay to watch this. I'll just wait online the next day for the results, which will be Mayweather winning, because, again, this is the most pointless fight. Like, I don't even know how they're going to promote this.
Another person who commented on the fight was LeBron James, and he shared a little meme of 2 people fighting. It was actually pretty funny. And lastly, we have Canelo Alvarez, another amazing boxer that Floyd actually defeated when he was a little bit younger. And all Canelo posted to Twitter was an emoji that kind of showed that he was disappointed or embarrassed in Floyd Mayweather for not being able to knock out Logan Paul. But that's all we have for this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Tomorrow's video.
But my opinion about this fight, bro, it was a weak fight. Floyd could have knocked him out in the 5th round. Like, he was like, you could tell Logan was about to fall when Logan kept hugging him. So who all paid for that fight, man? Y'all got scammed, bro. I ain't paid for the fight. I watched it for free. Y'all got scammed. Feel bad. I don't feel bad because you should know this is a business. Like they were saying, this is a business. Floyd wasn't even talking about how he's gonna knock him out. He's talking about money, money, money. That's all he talking about. Money, money, money. Paul wasn't about legacy. He worrying about lasting. But the whole time, it's all a scam, bro. It's all for publicity. I can't even say it right. But you know, business anyway. Man, like I said, man, they got a lot of people, bro. But if you liked this video, man, press that like button, subscribe button, leave feedback, all that good stuff, man. You already know who it is, man. It's your neighborhood pastor.
You know this, man.
It's pastor.
Get that Chris Cash, you dig?